What is up, guys? Sorry, came on you here with another commentary, another Black Ops commentary, of course. And this one's actually it's pretty old, but I thought I'd upload it. I liked it. It's a free for all, but there's a twist. I decided to challenge myself, and instead of using a sniper like I usually do, that's right, I am pistol with bitches. I am. Yeah, pretty much, and this is 100% trigger finger. I don't own a mod, so there's no point in saying that. It's probably not even, it's really not even that good of a trigger finger anyways, but, you know, just in case anybody gets that silly little thought in their heads. And I'm actually in a pretty good mood. Just the other day, me and LiquidTaj, he helped me out, and I was able to star in his commentator spotlight, which is this great thing that he does to help other commentators, lesser known commentators, get some exposure, you know. And he was gracious enough to give me the opportunity to take part, and this week's it's the second week that he does it, and it's up on his channel now. I'm gonna go ahead and link you guys to that in the description, and I'll put an annotation on the screen. Just go ahead and click over that and check him out. He's actually really, I actually really like his videos. Well, I mean, he used to be my friend. He removed me. It's a long story, but TimeWiIITeII, the guy who used to record for me, actually referred me towards him because, you know, since I was starting out, he said, hey, you know, check this guy out. He has a video on tips, you know, for commentating and stuff like that. So he linked me to it. I checked it out, and I saw that he had a good point in his videos. I enjoyed his videos, so of course, naturally, as any other YouTuber should do, if you like somebody's content, somebody's video, check it out, you know, to see if there's more to it. Maybe you might end up subscribing. I did end up liking the rest of his content, and I did end up subscribing, and I think you guys should check him out and sub him up. He's already at like 700 and something subscribers. Like, he's on his way to 1K. This is actually his third account, but I mean, he deserves to be at 1K already. The work that he puts into his videos is incredible. He's actually pretty hard to get in touch with because he's the type of person that likes to keep busy. But that's not the point of this commentary. Sorry about that. I got a little bit carried away. Actually, I wanted to tell you guys about a little something that had happened not too long ago, just the other day, the day before yesterday, actually, I think it was. I'm taking care of these dogs right now, Pumpkin and Tank. Yeah, it sounds like a tough dog. It's a little Chihuahua. Yeah, it's a little Chihuahua. Tank is a boy, Pumpkin is a girl, and my dog Captain, German Shepherd. They get along just fine, but I decided, my mom told me, you know, you should take. She left me the car one day, and she was like, "Go with your little brother and take them to the park." I said, alright, and I went to this park where there's a dog park, and then not too far away there's a park for my little brother to play. I have to hold the German Shepherd. It's a well over 100-pound German Shepherd, which I have to, of course I had to hold, and then I gave the two little Chihuahuas to my little brother. I said, you know, it's your responsibility. Wait here while I try to, because my dog gets really excited. He starts barking before we're even out of the car, and it's a big dog, and he's really loud, so I had to control him, settle him down. And this whole time, my little brother, instead of listening to me and staying, he goes off and he goes into the gate towards the park. Now, there's two parks. There's a big park for the big dogs, and then there's a park for the little dogs. His job was to wait by me, but while he was waiting in the little entrance, before you go in either of them, because it's a front, you go through the first gate, and then it's just the little gated area, and then to your right is the small dog entrance, and then right in front of you is the entrance for the big dogs. They each have doors. Somebody apparently must have been leaving at that time, and they open the door, and all the dogs, when they see new dogs, they rush to the door. Now, some of the dogs managed to get in where the little Chihuahuas were that I was taking care of. And what happened was that the dog, Tank, he's a very nervous dog. He nips, and he'll growl because he's not used to being, he's more of an inside dog. He's not used to being at a dog park or being around other dogs other than my dog or his mate, Pumpkin. So it nipped this Jack Russell, and the Jack Russell went off, and it completely attacked the little dog Tank. Had him on his back, had him by the neck. But when I ran over, when I heard all the commotion, I was coming over with my German Shepherd, and all I saw was a pit bull that had Tank by the neck. Now I had to keep calm, of course, because when you panic during a dog fight, that's the worst thing you can do, because then the dogs feed off that, and it just makes it worse. It just makes everything worse. And so I go over there, and we finally managed to separate the dogs. Tank is bleeding profusely. He's bleeding. It's coming from somewhere around his face area, and I can't really tell if it's his neck or if it's, somewhere else. So at this point, I'm pretty worried. So everybody separates the dogs get inside. But in the process, while I'm walking in to go help out the dog, I end up leaving the front gate open, and one little dog walks out. This girl, well, more like this bitch, because that's what she is, decides to, she starts flipping out, "Don't leave the gate open, blah, 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 blah." She starts yelling at me, and goes and walks out and, like, hits me on the way out, and I'm like, "What the fuck, bitch, don't hit me." And then she just, I don't know, she's stupid, but that's beyond the point. The dog was bleeding, and I go and I check it. The people, they were very sorry. They didn't really know what happened. We were all just kind of in shock. It all really happened really fast. And so I go and I check on the little dog Tank. It turns out he had a little cut on his lip. That was, when anybody bleeds from their mouth, when you get your teeth pulled or anything, it bleeds a lot regardless. It might not be life-threatening, but you bleed a lot. And eventually, about 5 or 10 minutes in, it clotted up, so he stopped bleeding. Luckily, the dog is fine. I came home, I put on some Neosporin. Everything, I made sure that he was fine psychologically. I stayed at the park, because after that he was really in shock, especially Chihuahuas, which are naturally, they get frightened very easily, and he wouldn't leave my side. But I stayed there until he felt comfortable again, until made sure everything was fine. The dog is fine now. Same old little dog that he used to be, just has a couple cuts. He has a little cut on his neck. It really didn't even bleed. The only one was on his mouth, which I put Neosporin on both of them to make sure it didn't get infected. The dog is fine. So that's pretty much what happened to me on, what day was this? I don't remember what day this was. This was like 2 days ago, like Friday? I think it was Friday. And I got back. It was so hot that day. It was pretty ridiculous. But eventually I drove back, and I drive this is actually a problem that's happening to me pretty recently. Normally when I drive, I like to drive this Lexus, which me and my dad usually share. It's a Lexus IS300 black with 18-inch rims, and it's actually been dropped, so the wheels are a little big for it, lately it's been acting kind of weird, so I have to get that fixed. It gets stuck once it goes, it'll reach 2,000 RPMs, rotations per minute. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about right now, but for those of you that do, you'll sort of understand what's going on with the car. It'll kind of get stuck there, and I'll have to gas it to where it'll skip to like third gear in order for it to accelerate smoothly like it used to, which is kind of a shame because I actually really like that car. It's actually the car I was hoping to get for myself once I get a job and I can pay it off from my parents. But that's pretty much how my last couple of days have been. So this video is coming to a close. So like I said, guys, check out, it's actually my first dual commentary ever, so please go check out LiquidTaj's channel and check out that video. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, you guys know what to do. You guys should know what to do by now, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. If you like the content, leave some feedback, leave some comments, and leave me a like, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.